do a lot of independent records and stuff. So back in 2006, I did an independent record with an artist named Menace, a song called Don't Blow My High. That song came out in 2006. It was independent record. 2008 comes, we get a call from Lil Will, and they made a song called My Dougie.
Okay.
So when the My Dougie record came out, we had to clear the My Dougie record because they got the interpolation from my original independent beat that I did.
Okay, got it.
Okay, so in exchange for that, they ended up giving us 50% of the publishing of My Dougie.
Oh, wow.
For life. Okay, so that was part of that deal. 2008, at the end of 2008, PLIES comes out with me and my goons. I knew PLIES, so I thought we had a cool relationship, so I didn't really trip on it like that. You know, go ahead and get your money.
Right. So you didn't ask for any royalties or any clears or anything?
Yeah, I didn't. I do that with a lot of artists. You know what I mean?
But you allowed him to use the beat?
No, I didn't allow him to use it. I just didn't go at him. Because when you do, you know, when you write songs, you can go at somebody and file intellectual property, copyright lawsuits. But he put the record out. 2010 comes, Soulja Boy, Pretty Boy, Swag comes with the same melody. So people need to understand a sample and an interpolation is two different things. A sample is when you sample the master recording.
Okay.
Interpolation is if I go in the studio and remake a beat that sounds like Billie Jean by Michael Jackson.
Like you just make it the sound the same way.
Make it sound like that. So at that point, when you do an interpolation, as a producer, you should know that you have to go and get a clearance from the original composer. So that's what happened with this record. Skip through the chase. Pretty Boy Swag comes out. They give us a percentage of the publishing because they did the same thing with one of my original beats. Okay. So 2024 comes. CMG and Gotti and GLORILLA's camp reach out. We clear the record, and I own a percentage of that record also, the new record.
The kid ownership, right?
All this, all the records.
Yeah, no.
Nitti eats.
Money. I mean, I love it. It's smart. It's a smart move, though.
Yeah, that's the business. But you know, me, Gorilla, and Gotti team, everybody's good. So when we heard about this new lawsuit, you know, everybody's looking like, where this dude come from? You know what I mean? So me, you know, my attorney called. He said, hey, how can someone, you know, try to go at someone when they don't even have original music on the song they're trying to claim a lawsuit for? So with me, you know, I studied the business before I even got into the business. You know, so when I first got into the business, you know, I read so many books about the music business. I knew how to deal with stuff when this came about. But you know, I just want, you know, I think it's a bad situation. You know, for somebody to go at 3 women, you know, that have basically came from the streets, from the gutter, you know what I mean? So how you go at somebody's middle name Hallelujah, you know what I mean?
He's going at the Soulja Boy too.
I mean, yeah, that's because whoever the producer is, he don't understand the business of, you can't sue someone for something that you didn't create.
Right.
You know what I mean? So maybe it's a situation to where the producer didn't tell him, hey, I got this melody from one of Nitti's songs, you know what I mean? So I think the producer probably done put that boy in a blender, you know what I mean? So, you know, I'm not gonna reach out to him or nothing like that, you know. I just was like, let me address it so everybody, because I've been getting a lot of phone calls, texts and stuff, and I'm like, you know, I don't really like to tell my business, but you know, I own a piece of all that stuff, you know what I mean?
So
all of them, you know what I mean?
Nitti eats.